Hello internet friends, my name is Kai and tonight we're going to review more music from Constantine. If you follow my channel, Constantine sent me a little bit ago a tribute to Amy Winehouse called Black and Blue, if I'm not wrong, and he used a very interesting premise. He hires musicians on Fiverr and put together their work to create nice pieces. So he's telling me a nice story. I'm checking it out. I'm going to read a bit for you because it's actually interesting, and that's what we're going to check out tonight. Back in the 80s, Constantine's sister gave him a tape from a band called Ozone Park. She was friends with the drummer, and that's how he got this cassette. As far as he knows, Ozone Park just created a single album named No Exit. They were independent, not signed by any label, just a bunch of teenagers from Toronto. Some interesting trivia. The engineer and producer, Robbie Vanieri, who made that tape, got some famous works with bands as U2, Rolling Stones, and many others. But Ozone Park tape was actually his first gig. So he had was like a couple of songs of that tape. He's telling me that the musicians weren't very good, just a bunch of teenagers, but they had potential. And he likes a lot this song called Not What It Seems. The original songs is transferred to cassette to MP3. It's a poor recording, but he decided to do his best and recreate the original song with musicians on Fiverr. That's really cool. So he had so much fun with the creation of that cover that he decided to create also a remix, a slow down, more ambient, I guess, with flute and piano called Dream Remix. So we're going to check out the original one, the reconstruction or remake that Constantine did with musicians on Fiverr, and also we're going to check out this Dream Remix. So without much further ado, I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's check it out. So yeah, that is Ozone Park, not what it seems, the original one. At the beginning, I felt it was a little bit noisy. Of course, it was recorded on tape. I guess it's like it got the sound of the era, but for being a first album and not signed with a label, maybe in a basic studio or setting, actually sounds pretty good. I really enjoy the guitars, were my favorite part. I wasn't a big fan of the vocal, maybe because I feel it's like trying to force it sometimes, like very nasally sometimes. I don't know. Well, actually, my voice is pretty nasally too, but I mean, on a song, it's like I'm not. Wasn't a very big fan of the vocal, but the instruments are actually pretty well done. Like really nice guitars, bass, drums. Yeah, like Constantine mentioned, got some potential. Actually, it's like I really like that song. Is like the potential is there. Maybe some cover could fix that. Yeah, we're going to check it out. We're going to check out Ozone Park, not what it seems, the cover that Constantine did with some musicians on Fiverr, and let's check it out. Well, I enjoyed the original, but this is the HD version, the 4K version. This was so much better. It's like a nice tribute. It's like taking the original to 2023 maybe. Is like really great, and also the vocals on this one are miles ahead of the original. Not to disrespect the original, but it's so much better. Everything, of course, with modern technology actually sounds better, but you got some really nice musicians who put the work here. Is like the guitars are perfect, the bass, I could feel it, I could hear it, of course, a lot more better, and in a more defined way. So yeah, pretty awesome cover. Totally does justice to the original and take it beyond. So yeah, I really enjoy this. It's like really nice tribute, I will say. It's like an amazing way to keep the testament of Ozone Park alive. Probably it's like doing this, you keep the legacy alive and running, and putting it on the internet for everybody to see is like pretty great to find stuff like this. And like I mentioned on the other Constantine video, is like I really enjoy like the Fiverr community getting together to do nice stuff like this. It's like pretty great. So we're going to check out Awesome Park, Not What It Seems, but a Dream remix, like I mentioned, is like a more slowed down version with some flute and piano. So let's check it out, this alternative version.
As nighttime falls and we watch our awakening world, I've got a strange feeling of a life yet to live. We're looking at ourselves from the outside in. We try to turn away, but where do we begin? Come to me now, my dream of dreams. My vision of life is not what it seems. Trying not to fall asleep, although it would be really sweet. My mind is blank and close to the world. Looking at the big gray face in the mirror, it can't be me, no, it can't be me.
Well, this remix version of the cover is Dream Remix. Actually, is yeah, really dreamy. Is my favorite. Yeah, I got no doubts. It's like, yeah, Constantine knows that I love guitar solos, but this was really cool. It's like when those 90s bands did those MTV Unplugged, where they added more traditional instruments and they did beautiful versions of their most famous songs. This reminds me of that. It's like a more beautiful, dreamy, like Dream Remix version of the original song. Is like pretty great, pretty well executed. The flute was an amazing touch, I would say. It's like pretty great. It fits totally in the mix. The mix is really well done from a technical standpoint. I don't have any problem. Actually, it's like it feels like really organic and alive. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This one was my favorite. And like I said, after listening to the first cover, it's like a way to keep the legacy of Ozone Park alive. It's like it's like a local band. I guess I don't know where are their members right now, but if they could hear this, it will be a nice tribute. Or if someone did a tribute of my music that I did on my teenage years, it will be pretty moving for me. I mean, this is amazing. You're creating something amazing, and yeah, I guess there is a lot of people that are going to appreciate this because it's really cool. Actually, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy the cover. The cover is like taking the original to the modern era, but this Dream remix is totally a nice change, a nice flip on the original. So yeah, my favorite, of course, the Dream remix. The cover that you did was also pretty good, pretty enjoyable. Like I said, it's like taking it to the modern era, so that's pretty cool too. And of course the original one, because the original one is the one who inspired Constantine to create this. It's pretty cool actually. It's like with the limitations of the era and the technology, but it still managed to have a great sound, a pretty cool one. So I wasn't a big fan of the vocals, but it's the catalyst and the inspiration for all these two nice versions that came after, thanks to Constantine and the community on Fiverr. So yeah, it's a remix I say this is a review with no complaints. I actually enjoyed this work like a lot. I really enjoy it. So yeah, amazing work, Constantine and guys on Fiverr. Keep doing this, keep creating nice music. See ya.